of the Norfolk County Commission to order. I'm now going to read the executive order on remote participation. On March 28th, 2025, Governor Healy signed into law House Bill 62, an act relating to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, which includes a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law. Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Sections 18 to 20. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through June 30th, 2027. I'm going to ask everyone to join me in saluting the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm going to take the call of roll. Commissioner Stady.
I am present, sir.
Commissioner Collins. Commissioner Shea is present. We have a full board today. Number 3, executive session. We have no executive session today. Number 4, we have no minutes of last week's meeting. They're not right. They're not correct. Next week, okay.
Yep.
We'll do this last week's meeting and this week, next week. No minutes. No appointments. Public comments. Each week we have a public comment session. People can come in and speak to us, or those out on Zoom can speak to the body. If they want to speak to the commissioners on subject matter right now, now is the time. Director Cronin, have you heard from anyone, any public comment?
We received an email from an abutter across the street as we went through our tree removal process this week. Our staff attempted to reach out to all the abutters beforehand to let them know the scope of the work. One abutter was very unhappy with the removal of the trees, had a different understanding of what was being done. To be clear, the trees that were removed, except for 2, were all diseased or rotting. They were all evaluated by the tree warden from the town of Dedham. So we regret that the neighbor is displeased with the actions, but I've instructed the staff to keep in close contact with her and all abutters as we plan for the major project in the spring, because that'll be a lot more involved. But just wanted to pass that along. So our staff continue to work with neighbors. For the most part, people understood what was going on. So one dissenter. That was all I have.
All right, but we're gonna keep them in the web.
Yeah, I've instructed the staff to have communications exclusively by email, so we have a record of what's being said. And so forth.
Because this is an ongoing process.
Yes, it
It
will.
will probably not gonna get to the paving session till after the first of the year.
Most definitely. Yeah, it's a spring
Okay,
project.
so it'll be after. It's too late. All right,
That was all.
all right, but we're gonna continue this. Old business, I have none. Number 9, personnel matters for consideration. Commissioner Stady.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'll be pleased to move the following for approval. The first group is at Walker Recreational Facility. We have several resignations that have to do with seasonal golf associate. They're all the same. So the following motions are made in regarding to the Walton Recreational Facility to move acceptance of the notice of resignation for seasonal golf associate for Andrew Balestra, Charles Verdolo, I hope I got that right, James Fitzroy, Brian Foley, Michael Smith, and Sean McGinnis, all at the rate stated, and the effective date. I'm sorry.
The effective dates change, but
10-1, 10-2.
yeah, but they're all the end of September, the beginning of October.
Right. How about that?
So we lay off our part-time help.
Right.
I noticed some of these have repeated, been on the street.
Well, some of the dates for some are 9/28, some go as far as October 11. But
Yeah.
I'll just say to make the motion correct, all the dates are from 9/28 and no later than 10/11 as written.
Second.
Okay, just another aside. We are meeting with the team next week from the golf course, correct? And the golf course is scheduled to close on or about November 1st.
No,
December.
November 10th?
December.
Mid-December, I think.
Yeah, we'll hear about that next week.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to misspeak. Okay, motion made and seconded on these temporary employees, seasonal temporary employees, the golf course. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. It is unanimous.
Mr.
One
Chairman.
on maintenance.
Okay, all right. Maintenance, we'll make a notice of approval of temporary position and temporary rate change for Charles Cushion as temporary maintenance supervisor for the rate stated. And he's replacing John Vignori as the maintenance supervisor. And his effective date 10/20/25. So moved.
Okay. Back to us, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no, a motion's been made and seconded on the.
Motion made and seconded on temporary change for Charles Cushing. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. I'm sorry, I omitted Gerard Foy. If you can put that on the record for us. And he'll
Are we
be
moving
here
that?
next
You
week.
skipped
Yeah,
over.
we'll move it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready to go. He's,
All right.
well, you'll see. He's starting
All right.
next week.
Well, may have approval for, in the Commissioner's Office of, the appointment of Gerard Foy as the new Human Resource Director at the rate stated, and the effective date will be 11/3/25. So moved.
Second.
Mr. Chairman, before you take the vote, if I could.
Director Cronin.
Thank you, Commissioners.
bring
Good
us up to
afternoon.
date.
I just want to give you some brief background on Mr. Foy. It's with pleasure we put forward his name for your consideration on this appointment. Mr. Foy participated in a process that involved two stages or two levels of interviews that were conducted by myself, the interim HR director, Mike McGovern, and also the Dedham HR director, Gail McCracken. Mr. Foy comes to us with 16 years of human resources experience, a master's degree in organizational leadership, a bachelor's degree in HR management, most recently working as a consultant in this space. He's very anxious to get started. With your approval, I believe the start date is this coming Monday. We will make introduction to you personally a week from today.
A Franklin resident.
I'm ready to read it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I don't know why it's here, but
I
it
think,
was members.
I think that's right.
I feel that's in it.
Oh,
Should-
this goes with, Chick Cushing's.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
let's go in there. Okay.
Notice of appointment of Gerard Foy. Motion?
Yep, it was me. Yes, sir.
Second.
Motion made and seconded on the appointment of Gerard Foy of Franklin, Mass. as Human Resources Director for the county, starting 11/3/2025. All in favor?
All right.
Thank you very much. All right, we took care of Charles Cushing on a temporary promotion. Number 9, payroll and expense warrants for approval. Commissioner Stady.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move the following on the warrant list of 10/29/25 for approval. Number 1, payroll to county at 26-17. Move the sum of $149,500.61. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It includes-
Second, payroll to school. I move approval of 26-17-9. The sum $430,466.21. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Next,
Third, another payroll for the school, smaller amount. This is line item 26-17, parentheses 9.1. Move the sum $284.34. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye. And finally, Mr. Chairman, I move the expense for the county of line 10-05-26. The sum $576,495.58. So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
This is-
That concludes the warrant list.
Okay, that concludes.
That wraps up number 9. We're on to number 10.
Number 8, number 9. Number 9, payroll and expense warrants. We concluded. Number 10, report from the procurement department of a bid opening and contract awards. Maureen, come on up. Good afternoon,
Good
Maureen. How are
afternoon to
you?
all of you.
Evening. Good afternoon.
What do we have here?
We have part 2 of an electricity provider contract. Been reviewing all of our contracts and we signed one a few weeks ago that was for a portion of our building. This contract is for the remainder of the buildings, which you'll find, I think, on the last page.
And you're gonna use the same carrier as you use for,
Yes, and we have a wonderful energy broker who helps us with all this and really looks for the best pricing for us.
okay, any questions relative to
How long is the term of this?
Contract for electricity supply?
This one is interesting. This one is a 10-month contract because that will sync up all of our buildings into the same period. And there going forward, we can lock rates for all buildings at the same time.
So they weren't always all our buildings didn't expire or start at the same time.
Yes, I just learned that.
So this brings it together, right?
Correct.
Okay. If you're happy, I think it's done.
Normally, an energy broker will reach out to you and let you know it's expiring, but our prior energy broker did not do that. So this one sort of lapsed. So I'm glad we caught it and get it on a
Is
cheaper
this-
schedule.
Is the new broker new or did we have one before?
We have used her in the past and then went with another broker and now. I
Okay.
feel-
So we do take a good look at it all the time.
Yeah, they're from
Okay.
Waltham, they're local.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Any questions, commissioners?
Makes sense, right? That's the way it should be done.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, the electricity.
good catch, right?
Electricity is
Yeah.
very important, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Can be more important. So
Okay.
you need a motion of some sort? to,
Motion, I think. So.
Approve the contract for electricity supply, I'll say part 2, after that.
Who's the vendor? What's the vendor's name?
Our vendor is Mantis Energy Group.
That was Chief Hardy.
Yeah.
And I
We'll
think
take
that's
that.
signed by the chair, correct?
Yes, please. Lots of places.
So would it be a move to approve that the chair,
Right.
acting on behalf of the board, execute the contract for electricity supply, part 2 for the company, the vendor called?
Mantis Energy Group.
Okay, there you go. Glad that read it.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Maureen. Anything else?
That is all for this week.
Okay. Number 11, report of the county
Good, thank
director.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner. Just a few items. As I just mentioned, Commissioners, if you haven't noticed, work has begun, completed on tree removal across the street at the Dedham District Court parking lot, as we get the lot ready for the spring work, that will include repaving and relining as well as improved lighting. That project will be put out to bid or begin to be put out to bid in December. I spoke to Maureen and Chip about a timeframe, which I mentioned to the commissioners last week. So everything's on schedule. This past week, Monday, Bill Buckley and I were the guests of the Brookline Town Meeting Association. We had the pleasure of meeting with members in Brookline Town Hall to promote and discuss the work of Norfolk County. The members had several questions about your specific goals, the county's involvement with Brookline and so forth. Over the course of an hour, it was an excellent conversation from some very, very engaged citizens who want to have more interaction with Norfolk County. They were very impressed by the level of services, free services that we provide. We gave them the evidence of what we've done to date and an overall mission from this board to keep evolving regional services and try to help as many communities as we can through our efforts. So it was a great meeting. Our thanks to Elizabeth Childs, who, as you know, is the advisory board designee for Brookline. They also had a lot of questions about the agricultural high school, which I've turned over to Superintendent Jeremy Gay, because I believe his recruitment
We'd be
staff
happy to
report.
have 10 kids from Brooklyn go to school. But you gotta-
So Jeremy and his staff will be.
It's the lottery now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
I want to confirm that this morning the county submitted our opioid grant expenditure report for FY25. After much discussion with the treasurer's office, Maureen Leiden helped me coordinate the submission of this report. We have sufficient funds to keep going. You'll be hearing more from me in the next several months as we get into the early part of 2026 to make the next round of awards to the Norfolk County coalitions that you've worked with in the past. So that's good news. The carpenter for Norfolk County is posted. We're getting a lot of resumes, a lot, qualified individuals. I'm going to go through them this afternoon with Chick Cushing. That's a very encouraging sign. I think we'll be able to find somebody very qualified for that job. Just a reminder, as Commissioner Shea just indicated, Wallace Recreational Facility Superintendent Carl Miner and Golf Pro Sue Calabro will be in next week to give you an update on how the year went and what things they might be looking at for next year. Commissioner, I just want to let you know the Canton award letter will go out today. I had to wait for the opioid grant to be reconciled.
Yep.
And as soon as I get the award letter ready, we'll get it prepared for the warrant next week, so it'll go out on next week's payment.
Great. I think he would like to come in, like he would just to say hello and thank you in person
Sure.
as well.
Who's that?
Chief Wendell
Oh,
Rotary.
Wendell.
Wendell Rotary would like to
What is the?
just thank the board.
Let's have him in.
He doesn't want a lot of time. He's very not as outgoing as Charlie. He's a very quiet man, but does want to say hello. And
I wish we had $1 million to give him. But we
well,
don't.
he appreciates our help. He does. But I can have him come in next week.
If
Yeah.
you're pleased, yeah.
If that's all right.
Yeah.
Because I think the week after there's the MASC
Uh-huh.
conference. I might be remote, so maybe whatever. All right.
Where is this conference this year? I didn't look at my.
It's done.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet.
Not
Down Cape?
MMA. It's not MMA. It's the MASC.
No, it's the school.
School. Yeah.
No, MMA is January
January,
or
right,
something. Oh,
Anyway.
I just asked the other day.
I'll have Chief Rotary come in.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
That is all I have. Thank you.
Nothing else for John?
Question I could, Mr. Chairman. So
Right.
thank you about the grant. The opioid, do you know, is there a certain finite amount of money that we're going to get at some point? It will expire, or is this like, I know it's a huge sum, but is that something that I'm hearing gibberish from other towns? Not as well run, I'm sure, in counties, not as well run as ours. And they're using it in all sorts of areas to supplement, different programs.
Sure.
But is there a cap, a finite amount?
So,
Yeah.
the settlement, that the Commonwealth negotiated with these various entities, there were multiple, points, if you will, that are paying into the settlement. They're associated with the schedule that we've been given, and I believe it's over a 20-year period. So every community has an understanding of how much they're going to be getting from each distributor. I think the last time I checked, there were about 6 distributors.
Okay.
So it is known, and so people can plan effectively. We are generally in the space of between 5 and 15,000 a year. We're carrying a balance right now, and we'll be working towards trying to get those monies out to the units, as I mentioned, sometime after the beginning of the year.
Okay, great. That's great. No, that's all I had for John. I had a couple of comments under general comments, but that's all I had for John. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Number 12, emergency items and topics the chair did not reasonably anticipate would be discussed. I have none.
I just wanted to do a quick shout out.
Sure,
on behalf
absolutely.
of all of us,
Now's the
but
time.
I had occasion, I actually had a little time to go over to the Aggie School and participate in the haunted hayride, and it was really well done. And
Oh, yeah.
give a lot of credit to superintendent. He was there, Jeremy, our principal was there, John was there. And the people that volunteered to help out, literally, they work some long hours on a cold night, and I think they deserve a lot of credit. They're not getting paid. They're volunteering,
That's right.
and they're out there working hard. But it went well. It was well run, well organized, and I guess it's running tonight too. Is
No,
it? No,
2 weekends, it's over.
it's over now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Friday and
so
Saturday,
it's not
Friday
going
and
to be
Saturday.
Halloween night. They're not doing it, right?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
We've been doing
So it's all done. They must be, I'm sure, very relieved. We
Yes.
delivered a lot of hot chocolate that night. That was an
Yeah.
interesting night.
Yeah, it was
but,
cool.
very good. It was really good time. Good time.
That's
This one-
good news.
Yeah, well run. Very good. Sid.
Okay, last call before we adjourn. I take a motion to adjourn. Ted.
All right. I move we adjourn at 1:21.
Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. We are adjourned.